Well, hey there. Y'all, I'm coming at you early in the morning. I don't know exactly what time it is. It's going on 7 a.m., I guess. I kind of lost track of the time because of an issue that I had this morning, which I'm going to tell you about in just a little bit. But I'm out here, and the sun's not over here yet, so I thought you might be able to see the color on that better, which hopefully you can. Hopefully it looks a little more turquoise today. I know I'm going on about this, but that's me. That's just how I am. So yeah, I'm gonna go sit down and hopefully have some coffee, and I'm gonna tell you about what's already happened this morning before 7 o'clock. Well, hey again. Oh y'all. All right. So I got up, started the coffee, fed the cats, started gathering up all my little things that I wanted to bring out here and stuff, and making my coffee in my new tumbler, which, by the way, to my recollection, I don't think I've ever used one of these before. So I have to say, it's a little weird. I'm sure that people use these all the time. I mean, these have been around for a long time, and a lot of people use them. I find it strange. There's something very odd about it. I'm trying to get used to it, but yeah, it's weird. It feels strange drinking out of this thing, and I don't know, it's very weird. But yeah, so I made this up all the way, almost all the way to the top full. It was coming out the door, and Poppy acted like he was going to try to dash out the door. And this is what I was talking about why I wanted to get something like this to use and not use my coffee mug that I can't seem to replace because I can't find one anywhere. Because the very thing that I was afraid of happening happened. Headed out the door with this, with Poppy trying to dash out the door, and I'm trying to keep him from doing it. Dropped this on the ground. The top popped off. This entire thing of coffee went everywhere. So my first experience with my tumbler was a disaster. Coffee went, I mean, and I've got my little, whatever you call this, my little, the place I walk on the ground, the concrete, whatever the hell this stuff is that I walk on when I come out of the house. I mean, it's got a little bit of a not an incline, a decline or whatever. It goes down. Y'all, I am not awake at all. But it slopes down, and so it's like, all this coffee is just going down the hill out here. I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding. This whole thing full of coffee. And of course, I didn't have much left in the pot, so that's what's left in here is what was left in the pot. And then I had to make more because, I mean, it's like, it's not going to be enough. What I had was, so I had to brew some more. Oh, brother, I don't know. Uh, But yeah, I'm having a hard time getting used to this. I don't know. It feels weird. I'm used to my coffee cup, the smooth edge of the coffee cup. And this is not a smooth edge. It's really strange. And I mean, I'm tempted to just take this little lid thing off. But I don't know. I'm like, the whole thing is making me paranoid. I don't know, man. Let me see what it's like if I don't have that lid on. That's a little better without it. I don't know. I don't like the way that feels. It just feels weird to me. I don't know. I'm really funny about stuff. It's like, things need to be a certain way for me, and this isn't. And so it's going to either take a lot of getting used to or some adjustments. And I'm somebody who always has to stir my coffee. So I've got this long spoon, and it's still not long enough because this thing's pretty big. But I'm constantly stirring my coffee. That's, one of my things that I do in the, when I'm having coffee. I leave my spoon in the cup so that I can always be stirring it. And I did look at some of those self-stirring things, which I may end up getting something like that. I love this. And I love the fact that this match is absolutely perfect. I mean, I just couldn't have asked for a more perfect match out here. But yeah, I'm going to have to get used to this because this is very bizarre to me. It's a very strange experience. I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it. It's one of those things where it's going to probably just take me a little time. I don't know. But yeah, so this is how my day is starting. I hope it's going to get a little bit better. And it figures that, excuse me, the hose that I ordered has been shipped and is on its way. And it's coming through one that I don't know if I've really talked much about before. It's coming through Ninja Van. Excuse me. Yeah, Ninja Van. And they're not very good at all. They're down on the list. Out of all the delivery people, they're usually not that great. I mean, they do have a nice little thing that where they, you can sign up and they'll send you text messages, kind of updating you, which is all great, except that it's all in Thai. And when I signed up, I'm signing up in English and everything, but they don't send you the messages in English. So I literally don't know what it says, every time they send me a message on my phone. So I'm just like, okay, there's some progress. I don't know what kind, but there it is. So, yeah. And I don't think it's going to be here today, because if they just picked it up and started heading this way with it yesterday, it's probably not going to be here that fast. But I could have used it this morning for hosing down that disastrous coffee mess. I mean, I did hose down what I could, but I mean, I got to take all this stuff out and do a thorough cleaning back here, because it's a mess. I mean, all the rain and wind and everything, it blows all kinds of crap out here, and it's not very clean. So I have to really clean it, like do a thorough cleaning, which is what I'm wanting to do when the hose comes, because it's going to have the sprayer. Since my hose doesn't have one, then it's just, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. I'm going to turn this around and see if you can. Sorry. See that hose? It's just basically, plastic tubing. You know, there's nothing, it's not like hose. It's just plastic tubing. And it's really stiff, so it's really hard to roll up and stuff like that. And I'm just tired of dealing with it. So that's why I went ahead and ordered a hose. But other than that, it's a beautiful morning. I mean, it really is. It's a beautiful morning. Had some roosters over here already to feed, and Lightning was here, so I gave him some food. Not sure where he went off to, but yeah. So my coffee experience, well, or I should say my Tumbler experience. Oh my gosh. Oh well. I mean, I can laugh about it now, but I'm telling you, I was not very thrilled when it happened. I was just like, you know, this isn't a good sign for how the day's going to go. Because usually it's like if your day starts out with a total disaster, it's like, I don't know if that's a good sign, or am I just getting it out of the way early so that the rest of the day can go smoothly. You know, maybe that's what it'll be. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping the rest of the day gets better. Oh, I still have to water my plant, which I hope it's doing all right. Because I really I don't want to kill my plant. And it's like, man, y'all, I've never had a green thumb, so I've never had luck with plants. But I'm hoping it'll do good. I'm hoping it'll live, and I won't overwater it or anything. I haven't watered it yet, but I'm going to be doing that in a little bit. I'm not sure if I should use the hose, though, like I was doing, because I was just like putting the hose up there just to, you know, get the water in there and whatever, but I don't know if that's going to be too much. I don't know. Anyway, since I'm not awake yet, I probably ought to just stop rambling, and I'm sure I'll come back later with something else, but for now, I'm going to just sit here and try to enjoy this coffee if I can, and and then I'll get back in a little while. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back again. It's late in the day now. I think it's going around 5 o'clock or something like that. I came out here for little Lightning because poor little thing. He came up to get dinner right at the moment I was just about to get in the shower, and I was like, oh man. So I grabbed his food and I put it outside, and he started to eat it while I was standing there, but as soon as I started to walk away, he stopped eating, and I could tell he was like upset. He was upset because I wasn't out here with him. So right now, let me move my iced coffee out of the way. I'll see if you can see this. So sorry. I don't know if you can see him. Maybe. He's wanting to spend time with me, which is really sweet. And I want to spend time with him too. You know, that's one of the things about coming out here is that, you know, it gives me some time with him where he gets all the attention, you know. So anyway, but yeah, after the whole morning started, you know, with the coffee disaster, it just spiraled on the rest of the day. It just seemed like everything that I tried to do just went wrong, and excuse me. Yeah, you know, I know you've had days like that where it's like, you know, it starts off on a bad note and you're just like, oh, and then the whole day just kind of continues on like that. I mean, but I'm sitting here right now and I'm just thinking, I'm so thankful that I'm able to sit here and enjoy this and look at this beauty that's around me. And it kind of brings me back, you know, and it's like, okay, you know, this happens from time to time. You know, things get out of control, mishaps happen, you know, all this stuff. So it's like, you know, just go with it. That's all you can do, just go with it. So that's what I'm trying to do. But right now, I'm enjoying this. I wanted to get out here and enjoy the late afternoon because it's really beautiful right now. It's just, it's amazing. So I really love it. And I know I just keep talking about that, but it's because it really matters to me. And it's, man, I'm telling you, the feeling that I get from it is just incredible. So, you know, I want to share that. And my iced coffee is incredible. I'm telling you, I'm so glad that I learned how to make these things when I came here. And I'm telling you, when I had that iced coffee that that lady made when I first came here and was living in Bangkok, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. It was one of the best things I'd ever had in my entire life. And so, considering I was going to her every single day, sometimes 2 and 3 times a day, I was going and getting iced coffees from her. I watched how she made it, and I taught myself how to make it the way she did. And I'm telling you, I would much rather make my own than go out somewhere and buy one. Because even though most Thai people, I think, make them pretty much the same, I think everybody has their own little flair with it, you know. And some people might make it a little stronger, or, you know, less sweet or whatever. So it's finding that right one. And so for me, the right one is the one I make. Because I'm always loving mine. Because it's very rare that I don't make them the same consistently. I mean, once in a while I might get the measurements off because I don't really measure. You know, I know how many scoops of this and that and which spoon to use, you know. So, I don't know. Anyway, so, let me think. Oh, the hose didn't come. I was hoping it would be here today, but since it's come through Ninja Van, I don't know when it'll be here. I hope tomorrow because I really want to do some stuff out here that I'm going to need the hose for. Like, one is I really want to water this grass. What little bit of grass that I do have, it's already starting to look brownish, you know, because the sun is just baking it. And we've had quite a few sunny days without rain. And so I really want to get that hose so that I can spray it down real good and, you know, saturate it. And I want to clean all this crap out from over here and scrub down that whole sidewalk thing that I couldn't figure out. This morning, I'm telling you, I could not come up with what it was. I mean, I guess you'd call it like a sidewalk or something. It's not really a patio. I mean, it's like, look at it. You know, it's just a little walkway. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's like, you know, it's just yuck. And there's not a lot of space back in there, but I have to store stuff and everything. But it needs to be cleaned up, and especially after that coffee spill. I mean, I ran the hose that I do have. I ran it, you know, over it to try to clean it up, but I'm going to clean it once that other hose gets here. So anyway, I know y'all are probably just so thrilled to hear about hoses and stuff. I don't know. For me, it's really exciting because I'm enjoying this so much. You know, I'm really enjoying fixing this place up and making it look nice and welcoming. And my friend Jackie may be coming over here on Saturday. She said she's going to be going into town, and so I might be going with her into town, and then she's going to come, you know, when she brings me back. We might sit out here and have some tea or something, you know, some iced tea. So she'll get to come and sit here in my little space with me for a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that because that'd be really nice. That's one of the reasons why I got the 2 chairs, you know. I wanted to have a place for she and I to sit out here. So anyway, sorry y'all, the sun is coming in just at the right angle where it's like, I don't know. Anyhow, well, I'm going to stop rambling because I know I've had some other clips before all this. So you saw the beginning of my day and getting towards the end of my day now. So I'm going to go, but I hope that you all have a fantastic day. And I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. So have a good one, everybody, and I will see you later.